Yes, sir.
Another episode of Blueprint for Failure.
Welcome, all.
The podcast. Dan's here.
Hello.
Fresh up from your nap today.
You could expose me, eh? Yes, I had a nap today. I was
And
very
you messed
tired.
up cooking dinner.
Yeah, you're going to talk about my personal
Wow.
life? Okay.
Maybe we'll do an episode of how not to cook dinner. And
That sounds like a great episode.
Actually, that is a good idea.
That is a good idea. We'll pocket it because I will be the highlight of that episode.
Right.
Ask my wife.
This episode is how not to store cash.
Yeah, there's so many different ways to title this.
Yeah.
How to hide your money.
Hide your money.
How to save your money.
The concept I was thinking was like, you hear like people like they put their money in like their bed or underneath their mattress and then their house burns down or something and then the money's all gone.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did I spoil all your stories? Really all that?
No, I was actually going to ask you, of course, everybody knows about that, hiding your money in the mattress, underneath
Right.
the mattress,
Yeah.
in the box spring, whatever.
Where do you hide your money?
Where do I hide my money? In the bank.
Really? No money hidden in throughout the house?
I actually don't have like any cash.
Hmm.
Like I know a lot of people, they hold on to a couple hundred. Like my dad sometimes says, hey, it's a good idea to
Yeah.
have a couple bills just in case.
Where's he keep his?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
I know.
I actually don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, do you know where that came from? Hiding underneath the mattress? Well, I looked an article up and it had a really good suggestion as to how it might have started. What's your guess?
My guess is in the old days they couldn't afford like box springs, so then to have their bed more comfortable they would just use cash.
That's funny, actually.
Is that possible?
Cash would be the box spring, but the box spring's supposed to be the hard part. So wouldn't the cash be the
All right.
mattress?
Yeah, the mattress.
You think so?
The cash is just the mattress.
No, that'd be funny, hey? Sleeping on your money? That's not where it came from.
No? Okay.
You're close though. I mean, not really, but it started actually what this article believes, mattressadvisor.com, funny enough.
Mattressadvisor.com?
Yeah.
Wow.
They believe it started during the Great Depression era.
Okay.
So people had they were so broke.
Yeah.
They had no money that they couldn't afford safes, which is what they had way back in the day, right? Families would have safes with combinations that you had to unlock to get your money.
Yeah.
So what they would do is just hide it underneath the mattress.
Yeah. Okay. I see
That
that.
kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't have money for a safe. Where else are you going to put it? Put it underneath the mattress. And then so everybody just started putting it underneath their mattress.
It's funny you bring up depression era because I was going to save the story, but now that you brought up that, I want to talk about the story. This might have been one you stumbled across too, because this one is interesting. So put yourself in this guy's shoes. He's a contractor going through. This lady wants like a wall removed from her house or something.
Okay, easy.
He, you know how to do that?
Yeah, I've done it before.
Okay. You find anything in the wall?
No.
Oh.
I was hoping there was something in the wall after reading these stories and hearing about it too, right?
This contractor found $182,000 in depression era currency hidden in a bathroom wall.
Right.
So he finds that money in there and he's like, oh, wow. Turns out the lady that he was doing the house for, that worked for, they used to be like schoolmates or something. So like kind of friends. So he went and told her, he's like, hey, I just found like a ton of money. So they brought it all out, put it on the table, they counted it. There's like a picture of them smiling over and everything like that.
Right.
And so he's like, yeah, so I'm going to want some of this money then. Since I found it, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, homeowner. She's like, well, no, it's my house, so it's my money.
That's what I figured.
You think it should all be hers?
Yeah.
He wanted 40%. She said you could have 10%. He said, no, that's not enough. So then they fought over it. And I don't know exactly. They must have went to the cops about it or something.
Yeah, it's like the courts and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was near Lake Erie back in 2006, by the way. It was an 83-year-old home. So then the family who had the house before them and whose money it actually was like from their father or whatever, they found out about it.
Yeah.
And so then they all went to court. And so then like,
got split up.
It got split up between like 12 different people.
Yeah, exactly. By all the relatives of the original person,
Yeah.
owner of those bills.
Yeah.
And the homeowner, and I believe the contractor. I'm not sure how much the contractor got, but I'd imagine.
It said the contractor got a couple thousand.
Yeah. I would have figured in the end it would have been mostly the relatives of the deceased person who hid them originally, right?
Yeah.
But that sucks. Like, it's kind of crazy that the contractor thought he was entitled to any of it. What do you think he was entitled to any?
In that scenario,
All he did was open up a hole.
true.
And like, I don't know, if you think about it, she could have hired another contractor,
Yeah.
which would have opened it up, and maybe that contractor Like she was always, like she was always there. The
Yeah.
contractor would have been just anybody else. In that sense,
That's
it's
true.
her home.
It's her
And
home.
That's the thing too. Like if you own the property, and like you find something there, it's yours. When you buy the
Yeah.
house, it's all inclusive.
Right, exactly.
With
yeah.
all the mistakes, all the problems, and all the things you find. Right.
That's true.
Does that make sense?
I agree 100%. If I was those two people, that's where you gotta just agree to something though.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it's just, everyone's greedy, and then it's like, oh, then it's all
Yeah.
gone.
But you wouldn't have let them take 40% if they found money in your wall.
If someone came in here, was working my wall, and they found 183,000, and they're like, hey man, give me 100, give me 80,000 of it, I'd be like, I'll give you like.
We're already paying
exactly.
them to do the wall.
I'm gonna let you finish the wall, and I'll pay you for that. I'll give you a little tip after. How about that?
Yeah, that should be it. Like they expected it.
I'll go buy you some Timbits, and we'll call it even.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah. So maybe not a great spot to hide your money. And by the way, what did the guy just forget he put the money in there and sold the like?
Yeah, I never heard anything. I didn't see anything about why or how.
Yeah, like I wonder, you feel like that much money, then maybe like you would remember where you put it.
Yeah.
Which is something that I came across in a lot of these stories. It's just like, oh, I forgot that I had 100,000 in a TV or something. It's like, what the hell?
You saw the TV one? That's the one I was gonna bring up.
Yeah.
I didn't write much about it, but I did like touch up on it.
So this was like a TV at like a secondhand store or something like that?
Yeah, so what happened was 1980s, an Ontario man stashed a cash box with $100,000 inheritance from his parents inside of a television.
Back in the day, those TVs were like
they're huge. The back
3
of them.
feet wide, so you could store a lot of money into those things.
For sure. Not only did he put television, I read in the article, he also put some documents, which are important for later in the story.
Yeah.
30 years later, the employees of an Ontario recycling plant opened the supposedly worthless TV and found 50 bills of the $100,000.
Yeah.
$50 bills.
So what did they do with the money then? Did they say, hey, we're not going to tell anyone, we're going to keep it?
So, no, they actually kind of, because like I said, they had documents. They were able to find the man who originally had, gave it to a friend, when the friend eventually just gave it away to the recycling plant.
Yeah.
That they kind of chased them all the way back. And he said he forgot about the money and he didn't even notice it was missing.
Wow.
It just slipped his mind.
It's a nice problem to have.
Yeah.
You throw that much money away and be like, yeah.
Where did I put my 100,000 again?
Yeah,
I'll find it later.
Yeah, nothing to worry
I'm
about.
just gonna worry about it later. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good way to live life, eh?
So weird, man. That's so weird.
Yeah.
There was a few different stories I found too of people like trying to hide money from their like spouse, like if they're having like problems with their marriage or whatever. This Colombian woman, she swallowed $7,000 because she found out her husband was cheating on her.
Wow.
And so this money was like saved for the couple's vacation. And then she's like, nah, I'm just gonna eat it. But she got sick. I guess from eating. If you eat over 6,000, you get sick. Apparently,
oh, okay.
6,000's like
6,001.
Yeah,
dollars
is too much.
Okay.
So
money poisoning.
Yeah, that's what I think it was called. Yeah. It ended up in the hospital. The doctors could only save $5,700 from the woman's intestines.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she recovered, and then they split the remaining money in court.
Wow. Yeah. So she lost 300 then. Right, because she swallowed
1,300.
Oh, 1,300. Oh yeah. Sorry.
She swallowed 7 and only came out with 5,700. So that's 1,300. I'm not sure. Maybe it was just digested, or
I mean, maybe that's how much it costs. The price to pay when you try to eat some food or some money.
Yeah. Maybe the doctor was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take out some of this from the intestine. But I'm gonna hang on to a little bit."
Yeah,
of this.
maybe the doctor took some and stashed it away.
I'll take a $1,300.
He's like, "Hey, I don't get paid that much. I'll just take a little." Yeah, exactly. A little tip. That's funny you mentioned Colombia because I had another Colombian money hiding incident here.
Okay.
This was a woman hiding some money. She was, and it's funny. I wanted to pay an homage to one of our first episodes. One of the first, I think it was like the third one.
Yeah.
What was it called again? How not to smuggle things on a plane.
Oh yeah, like how not to smuggle drugs or something.
Yeah,
like
how not
that?
to smuggle drugs. We talked about. I forgot. She was a Latino woman for sure.
Yeah,
and she was smuggling cocaine in her breasts.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So
she
this
had,
is
fake coke implants.
Exactly. So this is again in Colombia. I don't know what type. Like if she was Colombian, I'm guessing maybe she could have been, but police officers and airport officials noticed this woman again was acting shady. She was acting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
They pulled her to the side. They noticed that she had $7,000 in her bag, which is totally legal.
You're allowed that under
Yeah.
10.
But they noticed something to do with her shoes, her high heels specifically.
Okay.
So what they ended up doing was I'm not even sure. Maybe the weight of them was a bit off.
Yeah.
They opened them up. They figured out this woman hid 150,000 euros in her high heels with 500 euro notes that were just folded up and stuffed in there.
Oh wow.
So she tried bringing her 7,000, which was legal, but didn't claim, of course, because she was hiding in her high heels, 150,000 euros stashed up in there.
Wow.
Which is, way above the limit that you're supposed to be, allowed
I
to
can't even
carry.
believe you get that much money in your high heels.
That's what I was saying. I'm gonna post a picture.
What size are this lady's feet?
Maybe 12.
It's
Maybe
crazy.
she's Bigfoot.
100. Man, that's like.
But in 500 notes, right?
Yeah.
So that's like I don't want to do the math right now, but like that's a lot of notes.
Yeah. Wow.
Folded up. You've been to Europe, right?
Yeah.
Are the notes?
They're a little smaller.
They're like skinnier, right?
Yeah, a little skinnier, a little shorter.
They're just
than
overall.
Canadian dollars.
Okay, and Canadian are a lot like American.
Yeah,
which are like kind of wider.
Sized. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a picture of them once, and I was surprised to see that they're so.
Still, 150,000 is a lot to roll into your shoes.
Exactly.
Colombia's got like that. So they got the drug thing, but then like when Pablo Escobar was smuggling cocaine, he was making so much money. Like they were saying, he was making like $1 billion a week or something like that.
Yeah,
like
crazy.
And he couldn't even spend it all, so he's like spending it on. Schools he was helping with and building houses. He bought like 80 mansions in Colombia.
He was a somewhat good dude, but doing bad things.
I haven't heard too many good things about him.
Well, sorry, I want to take that back. He's not a good dude. I'm just saying he was doing good things like with
I see. Yeah,
his philanthropy on the side.
Right.
Apart from the terrible drug abuse and criminal and
killing
violence.
everyone.
But you're right. He was giving people. He was doing good for the community sometimes. Kind of more towards the end though, right?
Did you watch any of the like
Narcos?
Narcos is that
it's pretty good. Yeah, it's cool.
Do they talk about his excess cash, like what he did with all the cash? Because he would just have like wheelbarrows full of cash, trying to figure out what to do with it.
He'd buy lots of rubber bands.
Yeah, he had to buy $1,000
worth
a
every
week of rubber bands.
Yeah,
just to wrap his money in.
Yeah, because he didn't believe in banks. He hid it underneath the mattress.
Right, or buried it.
Yeah.
So that's what this guy is, a farmer.
Jose Mariana Cartolos.
Yeah, I think you got that right.
I'm pretty sure I
did. So he got the government to grant him a little bit of cash so he could start this plantation, little palm oil plantation.
Nice.
Dig in a trench. Guess how much money he found? Oh, you know the answer to this question. $600 million in cash.
I do know. Just laying there.
Just laying there. $600 million.
But oh man. But it's in blue barrels.
It's in giant blue barrels.
Like the ones like the rain leader barrels,
Yeah, those big giant ones filled with cash.
Just imagine like that tall, just bags of cash.
Farmer was not able to keep the money because it was confiscated by Colombian authorities.
Yeah.
These stories we hear about are the stories that I don't want to know about, because these are the ones where the people are like, oh, I'll go and I'll return it.
I'll be a good
take
person.
It back.
Yeah.
I'll do the good thing. I want to know about the ones that are anonymous. Like, I found a bunch of money. That was another one too. So the story on the site, what site is this one called anyways? Listverse. Those 3 college students, they bought a secondhand couch from a store for $20, and inside the couch was $41,000. Yeah. So they returned the money. They went and tracked down and returned the money, and they got a $1,000 reward for that.
Yeah.
If I find $41,000 in a couch that I bought at a secondhand store, I'm keeping it.
Well, that's the thing. Again, it's your property essentially, because when you pay the $20, the couch is yours. Whether it breaks down tomorrow or you find $1 million.
I'm gonna cut open all my couches right now.
You got all your couches secondhand?
Yeah, I got my knife here. We're gonna dig in to all these couches. Imagine there's just thousands of dollars in these couches.
There's your retirement fund right there, just waiting.
This couch right here, I could quit my job right now.
There you go. I think you should do it.
Should I?
Yeah. I'll watch. I'll record it. Put it on our
I wonder
Facebook group.
I wonder what we got these from a garage sale for free.
Or, Did you really?
Yeah, I think those were free.
They're actually in pretty good condition.
Yeah,
and you've had these for years, I bet.
Yeah.
And you have a dog.
Yeah, he doesn't really chill down here. But this is these couches, they're decent. The guys were just trying to make room for a new couch, and So
They're super comfortable.
probably
Wink.
not. Yeah, it's because all the money,
Yeah, nice comforter.
So that leads me to the question of like, where would you store your money then? Like,
Yeah.
did you research some of the spots where people are saying not to store their money
Yeah.
or to store their money?
I heard about a story about someone finding a bunch of money in the river in a
What?
bag. But so I just heard it, just like the end of the story, because this man had just found money down the river flowing, and he jumped in the water trying to retrieve it.
Yeah.
But people around, I'm not sure where this was. It was just a quick story. People saw him jumping in, so they thought he was trying to commit suicide because he was a bit higher up.
Yeah.
And when they called the authorities and they showed up, the man had just retrieved a bunch of money and found a bag.
Yeah.
And so
Ugh.
they took that all from him. So he had basically jumped in the water. I don't think it was like a life-threatening height or anything, but so don't hide it in rivers.
Don't hide it. Yeah, that seems like a crazy spot to do it.
Like a public river, especially.
Definitely. Yeah, most rivers are public. So don't do that. One of the things that I was looking at was like the best spots to hide money. Just one website was saying hollowed out books. So you got a bookshelf. Bible. Yep. I feel like that's like more of a movie thing now, though. Like,
Yeah.
if I was a robber, I might be looking at books now. I would take the books down, just throw them on the ground.
What about pistol in the Bible? I've seen that before
Yeah.
in movies.
Yeah.
You think it's a good idea or no?
My wife has a hollowed out book, not the Bible. I can't remember which book it is. It's like an old book, hollowed out, spot in the middle.
That's cool.
Yeah. I can't remember what she's got in it right now.
I kind of want it just to like have it.
Yeah.
I'll put like a loony.
We could hollow out a book for you tonight too.
How do you do that?
You just cut the pages. Just take a razor blade and just like open the book
Little
up
by
and just
little.
cut the pages and do some
Yeah.
loops around. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
False containers in the kitchen cupboard, maybe underneath the sink, such as a false fake food can. There's like products out there now. It was more for like hiding drugs, but you could buy like just fake pop cans and like fake juice boxes and stuff that look real, and they're just fake. How about this one? Underneath the garbage can. So you have like a fake thing underneath the liner of a garbage can.
That's a good idea.
Good tip. Okay. They have false wall outlets. So I could put a would look like a plug-in on my wall, but when you actually open it, it's like a spot you could hide jewelry and stuff.
Yeah. I think, what about return air ducts? I've seen that in movies.
Yeah.
They hide some money. Like
Yeah,
a
Tom
duffel
Cruise
bag.
is always checking that spot out.
Yeah, he's always crawling them.
Yeah.
I like that, though. I like the plug.
Yeah, I knew. Since you're an electrician, that'd be
Well, because who in the world's going to check a receptacle?
electrician maybe. You see
Yeah.
that, you're like, well, that looks fake.
That looks why is it crooked?
Jeez. It's just GFI. It's not even near a sink. What's going on here?
Why is there a little light?
Yeah. They're saying places to avoid, though. So that's what we're doing on this podcast. Things not to do.
How not to?
So don't keep your valuables inside anything that. So I don't know. Like, this is a weird one because you could put it in the back of like your toilet tank, like in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
But they say don't do that because there's like water and stuff.
But the thing about Canada, though, is our bills are, what are they, plastic?
Waterproof. Yeah, they're waterproof.
Waterproof. They come in, it says on the bottom there, it says next to the $100 part, it says waterproof.
That's a good point. That's true.
So you could literally just throw them in there.
Yeah.
You don't have to even put them in a bag. Who
There you
cares? They
go.
just float around.
Then when you flush, then you got like little money coming out all the time. It's like, woo!
And you see it go down. Oh no! $200.
So don't store your jewelry in a jewelry box because that's the first place that a thief will look.
That's exactly what my wife's jewelry is. In a jewelry box. And you know where my watches are? In a watch box.
Oh my. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to change that when you go home, Dan.
I know. I just told everybody where all my like $50 watches are.
Oh boy.
They're nothing expensive. Don't rob me.
Don't put it in a desk drawer beside your bedside drawer. That's where I keep my extra cash. Is next to my bedroom.
And
Like-
your pistol.
No pistol in there, but I have a baseball bat leaning up against it.
Me
so,
too.
Yeah.
Don't come in my house.
That's right. Inside DVD cases, not supposed to be a great spot. I don't know. I feel like DVD cases would be fine.
Like back in the day, there were so many.
Yeah, and then you would have like a rack of
Yeah.
300 or something.
So
like
you have to
that.
go through every single one.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I gotta go through the next one.
Don't use a wall safe unless it's like professionally installed. So that's the thing now. Like if you have a gun safe, you'd mount the gun safe from the inside, right? So you have it bolted from the inside to your wall,
Right.
not just freestanding. Because if a criminal sees a safe, and especially if it's just cut into a drywall or something, you just grab the safe and go. You got it. You take it home and then you smash it up later or whatever.
Okay.
So don't use a wall safe.
Okay. Got it.
Cookie jar? Nah.
No, it's bad.
Don't put it in a cookie jar.
Damn it.
Any locked box or locking filing cabinet. A box that has a lock on it will be stolen regardless of what's inside.
Anything that's locked or that seems basically like has valuables in it.
So that's where you gotta like
put it where they can see it right away because they'll walk right past it.
Exactly.
It's like one of those things like they say, what's the best way to deceive somebody? Tell them the truth.
Right. Is that what they say?
It's a little bit altered.
Okay.
The best way to lie to somebody is tell them the truth. I think that's what they say.
The best way to lie to somebody is tell them the truth. Who says that?
Daniel Vargas.
No, that's some advice right there.
Yeah, I've seen it in movies. Anyways,
one of the stories I saw when I was doing some look up for this one was like people would so that you get it. Everyone's worried about porch pirates, right? Like they come steal your Amazon.
Oh man,
your Amazon
the worst.
boxes.
I got twice already.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you get them on camera?
No, I don't have a camera.
Oh.
I've been telling my wife I want a camera so bad, but like they're a little pricey, so I'm just.
Yeah, I don't know what the camera's gonna do anyways, because usually you can't see anybody.
You can't see license plate. You can't see faces. Would you have a camera?
Yeah, I got 14 cameras.
Yeah,
right next to the mounted turret gun.
Oh, I have a hired bodyguard.
Right.
And he has my baseball bat ready.
Oh yeah. So what people do now is they'll have like they'll get a new TV and then take it out and then put the old TV in the box and then put it on the porch. And
That's brilliant. So they take it away.
Take the old TV away.
Oh man, have you seen that guy Mark Rober?
Is this the
Porch Pirates?
Because he sets up like they steal the box and he shoots like glitter and
but this isn't just a box. He like engineered this. You know, it's in a box of like what is called like a HomePod or Apple Pod. Okay. It's almost like a speaker that Apple has made and it has Apple logos all over because everybody loves Apple products.
Oh
right,
and it's expensive.
Expensive. So then he does that, and then when they open the box up, it says like, "Hello, you stinking animal," and then it shoots glitter.
Right.
Then it shoots fart spray, which apparently is horrible. Yeah. So bad that Macaulay Culkin, is that how you say his name?
Macaulay Culkin?
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
The guy from Home Alone.
Yeah.
He met up with Mark Rober and he like shot the fart spray outside. Like not even inside, outside. Yeah. And he was like, "This is the worst stuff I've ever smelled." And he was like coughing and almost choking.
Yeah.
But
how does the guy get the box back then?
So he has 4 phones on like wide mode for video footage. Okay. That's how you can see every angle.
All right.
And because again, he engineered this thing, like he literally made it. He has like some sort of like tracking device.
Right.
So like if people really want to, but they usually don't because it's like going off every couple minutes, it shoots more glitter. Every couple minutes, it shoots more farts. Yeah. And at the end, like after 5 minutes, it says like the police are coming. It's sirening like red and blue.
Yeah.
And it has like a radio audio clip. And it's like, yeah, we got him. So like people are usually afraid by that point. So they usually like throw it in the nearest garbage or they'll just drive down the street. But almost nobody, I think only once it's been where someone's like actually opened this up and try to figure it out.
Yeah.
But again, there's like tracking system.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome. Porch Pirates, you suck.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's such a jerk move, man.
Have you been porch pirated?
I don't think so.
No. You guys buy a lot on Amazon?
I try not to, but every day I seem like I get a new notification saying, "Hey, new Amazon delivery coming today." I'm like, "What did we get now?"
Yeah.
What you gonna do about that though, eh, Dan?
Exactly. Sorry, did you have any more things, good places to hide or bad places to hide?
I got a full list of like, good places to hide stuff.
I do have one more bad place that actually it's a story.
Yeah, hit me with that one.
So you didn't mention the duvet, did you?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, because you mentioned something that was very similar to my story. So a bad place to put it is inside of your duvet.
So you put money inside the duvet?
Yeah, but it's a bad spot.
It'd be comfortable though. Like it'd just be like reassuring, when you're like moving around.
You wake up, you're like, "Oh, where's my duvet?" Oh,
yeah,
that's my money. So this man, in 2016, he was actually the money he was making. He, most of it put in like a bank account with his wife, but some of it he was stashing in the duvet, hiding it from his partner, his wife.
Because he was getting their big surprise, or?
Nah, actually, it doesn't say why, but I think maybe because of some other reasons. But,
gotcha.
What's his is his, I guess.
Yeah.
So what happened was had this money in his duvet. He was stacking up some money. So he had a dog over at his place that for a buddy of his, he was dog sitting.
Right.
And so what happened was he was just going. He was at work and he came home. And what him and his wife found was the dog was upstairs in their bedroom. Destroyed the duvet.
Oh, ate the money?
Ate the money. I'm not sure how much of it, but like a large portion of it.
Right.
The wife finds out, and he's so lucky because she actually, he tells her I was putting money in here, just for some savings. Obviously, he was hiding it from her.
Yeah.
But she just found it as a funny thing and just laughed it off with him. But so don't hide your money in duvet, especially if you have dogs around, because dogs will eat the duvet. Apparently, I don't know why dogs don't usually eat duvets, right? My dog hasn't.
Yeah, no, I haven't had a dog that's chewed up a duvet either. But I haven't stuffed money in mine either. So
maybe it's because you smelt something.
Yeah.
The scent.
Oh, I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't put in duvets.
I know when I was like doing research for this one, there was like so many lists of where not to hide money, but also what to do if you're like going on vacation, so the burglars don't know you're around. Let's say you have a bunch of money, like you do in your wife's jewelry box with all like her gems and everything, and your watch container.
Yeah, very expensive diamonds.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't want people to know you're going on vacation then, right? Yeah. So one of the things you do is you don't have like luggage like in front of the window. Like a couple days before, in case people see that or whatever.
Right.
The other thing to do is like have lights on timers. So we do this sometimes when we're going on like trips, because we'll be gone for like a month or whatever. We'll have my wife's dad will come over and check the house every couple days. But then we also have lights that like randomly go on.
Yeah.
And then the hallway light will turn on for like a few hours, and then another light will turn on.
How'd you do that?
We got timers. So there's a timer you plug into electrical receptacle. And then you just plug like a lamp into it.
Oh,
and
nice.
then you can schedule it. So like it'll turn on Monday, Thursday, Friday at these times or whatever.
Cool.
And yeah. That's something they say to do. Motion lights too. Another big thing. Have those going. And then as far as like doggy doors and cat flaps.
Don't have them.
Do they even exist anymore?
I've never seen one.
I haven't been to a house in a long time.
Canada's so cold, I wouldn't figure it would be up here.
That's a good point. That might be a reason why.
It might be like a southern thing.
They're saying that's like an entry point for burglars. So maybe not like a good thing to add to your house.
Super easy. I mean, you think about it, all they got to do is not even put their body in. They could just put like their hand and then like a long device that can just unlock the door.
Yeah.
Boom. Easy.
Boom. Another thing too they say is like when you're having luggage and you're at the airport or whatever, like put your name on it, sure, but don't put your home address or anything on it.
Oh, yeah.
Because like you're leaving and someone takes a picture of your home address and like, hey, this house is empty. They just got on the plane. They're heading to France.
They don't have to even steal anything. They could just take a picture of that, go to and then like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how you're saying. Picture of the address and name and everything. Just like, okay, they're going.
They're gone.
So let's just go to this house later. Actually, that reminds me of a quick story. This happened when I first moved to Edmonton back when I was like 12, 13 area. And there was a YMCA up the street from where I lived. That was Castle Downs. And someone had told me, I forget who, had told me a story about how they had like little locks. You know those little square locks? So you could like buy it, for 25 cents. Yeah. You get like a key or whatever. Right. So this one family had gone swimming for the day. They put their keys, they put their wallet, and like whatever else you put in there. And what happened was when they came out, they noticed their lockbox was open. Everything's missing. So, the wallet's gone, keys are gone. They go outside, car's gone. They go home. House is robbed. Home's gone, yeah. Everything in the house is taken. No forced entry, so it's super, there's no... Wow. It's like hard to say like what even happened. But obviously they had the key, took all the TVs, took all the valuables. Yeah. Wow. Crazy.
That's
scary. That scared me when I heard about that.
Wow. That's why, what's the move for that then? When you go swimming, you got to like hide your key and...
I don't know how they got in there.
Yeah.
But like, if they had the key on them, it's like, how do you even get in there then?
Yeah, just a little cut, I guess, and boom.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Anyways, to end it on a great note, have we done one on how not to get robbed? I feel like that might be a good one.
Yeah. So we're going to do, let's do, coming up in the near future for the Blueprint for Failure podcast, how not to cook. Yeah. I like that one. That's a good one. Let's do that one next week.
Sure.
That'll be fun. How not to cook coming up. How not to get robbed. Yeah, because we could dig into a bit more of this because we kind of like touched on a lot of this stuff on this episode even. So we could dig a little deeper into that coming up.
Self-defense stuff. How,
Oh, yeah.
how to not get robbed, basically.
Oh, yeah.
But we're not going to talk about it.
Okay.
That's the next one.
Not getting too deep into it. I'm just going to Google how not to get robbed right now. And then
Okay. Carry a pistol.
Right.
No, don't. You can't even do it anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the stories I had for this one, though, Dan.
Yeah. No, that's about mine, too. I mean, it's kind of funny. There's lots of places you can put money. A lot of people like to put it in a place called the bank. You can
Boring.
put it in there, and it's digital. You got to worry about it.
Yeah. Just change it all to crypto, and then you got nothing to worry about.
Well, I was going to say, like, a good way to not get robbed and to hide your money is don't have any money. That's kind of my situation.
Yeah, me too.
I have no money, so
Yeah.
you can't take anything from me.
That's the thing. I know when I was reading these stories, I'm like, oh, they hid their gold and all their cash and stuff. I'm like, it's not a problem I have at the moment.
I don't have
know?
100,000 to hide.
I
right
got
now.
$40 and I'm still looking for it. It's somewhere in the house. I'm not sure where.
It was in one of my pants.
Yeah.
One of my pairs.
I sewed it into the back of my TV, and now I took the TV away, and it's.
I forgot to take the
I
$40
forgot the $40.
out of the TV.
I
Yeah.
found $20 in a book one time at a secondhand store.
$20 in a book.
Yeah, like I bought a book at a
That's
secondhand
awesome.
store, brought it home, $20 fell out.
Did you? And how much did you pay for the book?
I don't know,
Oh.
$4,
Hey.
$2. Yeah.
You made $16.
Oh, it was amazing. It was so excited. And then I'm like, what do I do with this 20? Like, was this a, pass it forward sort of thing? Or did someone like have a 20 in there as a bookmark? Like, how come it was in there? And so then I put it back in another book and returned it to that store. Because the store was like, you'd take returns and buy.
So you're down $24.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the point of that?
I thought it was like a pay it forward sort of thing. So I'm like, I'm going to pay it forward too. So I just put it in a different book and took that one back.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's real nice of you.
Yeah.
That's a lot better than my quick story. I found Dominique and I, my wife Dominique and I, this is when we were like 18.
Yeah.
We went swimming at one of those pools outside Edmonton. Like one of
Okay.
those, it was on the west side, the one near here.
Yeah.
And we went swimming and super weird. We were just in the pool, just hanging out. And I just noticed, I looked down and there's like $20 bills in the water.
Bills?
Yeah. Just there. Just like a couple $20 bills.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? So I'm like, this is actually $20. And there's like 4 of them.
Yeah.
So I just pick them up and I'm like, what the heck? The pool was super full. There were
Oh,
so
yeah.
many people. And I just so happened to land in the one spot. There's $80
$80
floating around. So I didn't return it because I didn't know who to go to. I mean, the
Yeah.
pool's full. I'm not going to go to the front and be like,
Do you
hey,
swallow them real quickly so no one will catch on to you?
No, I did not. I put it in my pocket. And I was like, I guess this is
we gotta
mine
go.
now.
We gotta go. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go start the car.
I did tell her, let's go. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not going to go to the front. They're going to tell me, like,
Yeah. Here's what happens when you take money back in places like that. It's like, yeah, we'll put
return
in the
it.
lost and found, and if no one comes in the next 28 weeks, then we'll give you a call. And you're like,
Yeah.
you never get that call, and
No.
no one ever
and
reads
the
it.
staff keeps it for like a pizza party.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah. Well,
I'm a bad person.
yeah, you got $80 out of that.
And I paid like 20 to get in. So
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty good profit for go swimming for a day.
yeah. Well, that's my stories for. What are you gonna call this one? What do you think?
How not to hide your valuables? How not to hide your cash? I like how not to hide your cash.
Yeah, we mostly talked about cash.
Okay. If you have an idea for an episode, let us know. We're always down to for some new ones. I guess the best way to get hold of us is through our Facebook group there.
Yeah.
Blueprint for Failure. Check us out there. Drop us a review wherever you're listening. Spotify or Apple, and hit the little bell. What? Spotify. And yeah, besides that, thanks for listening, guys. We're happy you made it this far into the episode, and we're excited about the next one.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. Appreciate it. See
Bye.
you next time.